Hi, Lauren.
Hi, Annie.
Hi, how are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, so thank you so much for joining the virtual district training for Philippines. I know we love to visit, but I guess because of the corona, we just stay inside. But I think it's a great opportunity to see you virtually and have our Rotarians get the information virtually. So I think this is great. Thank you again. My name is Annie Shin. I'm sure a lot of you guys already know, and I'm the Regional Grants Officer for Philippine Districts 3790, 3800, and 3810. And then now we have Lauren, my favorite supervisor. So can you tell me your name, what do you do at Rotary, and how long have you been with the Rotary?
Sure. My name's Lauren Marquez Viso, and I'm a regional grants manager with Rotary Grants. So our team oversees grant activity in the US, Canada, Japan, Korea, the Philippines, Taiwan, Australia, New Zealand, and the Pacific Islands. I have been with Rotary for over 11 years and have always worked with grants. So you can tell that I really love working with Rotary grants.
Yes, yeah. I can confidently say that I really love to work with you, Lauren.
Thanks,
So,
Annie. I love working with you.
thank you. So actually, I heard a great news. I don't know, maybe some of our Rotarian already know about it, but some of them actually did not hear about it. Can you actually tell us that great news?
Sure. So in June, the Rotary Board of Directors and the Board of Trustees unanimously approved the 7th area of focus in the environment. So this is really exciting for Rotary, and this year will be a planning year. We will be working on developing all of the guidelines for that should start being available in October. And we will begin accepting applications for global grants with a focus on the environment starting in July 2021. So you can expect to see a lot of communications going out over the next year regarding this new area of focus and the new opportunities that will be available to our members.
Ah, great. Yes, thank you. So I'm sure people's excited. All the questions are coming up. What's the eligibility project type, budget and sustainability and then all that stuff. So actually I have received some questions already. So I will put my questions here. Can you see my slide?
Yes, I can.
Okay, so that's good. I mean, since like you said that we're in preparation time, so not many answers are ready yet, but just a few questions. So, oh, hold on. I think oh, there you go. So the question number one. So now the 7th area focus is added. Will reforestation project be eligible? If not, why and what could be the alternatives for this?
Okay, so while the area focus has been approved, we are working on developing all of the guidelines and eligibility criteria for this particular area of focus. So these will lay out the goals within the area of focus as well as the eligibility parameters, and these will serve as the guidelines for what will be included within this area of focus. So we are developing these currently, and they should be available in October, like I mentioned. But any particular initiative that you wish to undertake, including reforestation, would need to be part of a larger, more holistic initiative that aims to address specific concerns in a community. So we're also, the same sustainability requirements will be effective within this area of focus. And really, we are still going to want to focus on achieving a measurable impact. So you're going to want to still consider all of those elements as you're exploring potential environmentally related projects within global grants. So currently, reforestation initiatives that are part of a larger economic development strategy are potentially eligible within our current global grant structure under community economic development. So we have seen successful projects that focus on sustainable agriculture or agroforestry that include reforestation as an aspect of a holistic project to improve the sustainable agriculture or agroforestry in a particular community. So these projects can be done now. So I encourage you to explore the possibility in your communities.
Okay. Wow. Okay. Thank you. Sounds good. So it sounds like yeah, we can go to the next question. So what would be the key points for the environmental project, and how can do a successful community assessment? Do you have any advice for that?
Sure. So more will be revealed as the area focus policy statements come out, as well as we'll be developing guidelines, in-depth guidelines that will elaborate on specific project types within this new area of focus. So we hope to have these ready within the next few months. I want to speak a little bit to the community assessment. So we have great tools out there for you. We have a document called the Community Assessment Tools, and you can consult this document to look at effective methods for conducting a community assessment. So we always want a community assessment to be thorough. We want it to be focused in the community, not just at the institutional level, but actually speaking with community members whom you seek to serve with a project. What are the needs of the actual individuals, not just at the institutional level, right? This isn't about just what are the needs of a school or a hospital or some organization. It's really about the people and the beneficiaries. So you'll really want to consult them regarding their needs and the needs that they've identified as a priority. And with the environment, if this isn't an area of expertise for your club or district, you'll want to probably work with a reputable, locally based environmental organization that understands what it means to conduct a proper assessment. So they will have the expertise and knowledge of how to go about really identifying the critical needs related to the environment in that particular region that you're working in. So I highly recommend engaging with key strategic partners as we look more to addressing environmental needs in a community.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Yes. It sounds like a lot of strong teamwork and collaboration is needed.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes, definitely. Yeah. Yes.
Because it cannot be a one person's job, like environment, we all need to work together for it.
Exactly. Yeah. And since the environment touches on so many systems, right, we also need to be careful. You might have to partner with the local government or municipal government in assessing a particular environmental issue that you seek to address. So governments and municipal governments could be good partners in exploring possibilities.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you. And then it sounds like, let's go to the next question, like, environmental, and then you mentioned about CED project. It sounds like a lot of area focuses could be overlapped, and then sometimes it's kind of confusing. So the question is, how can we categorize our project proposals for area focus? Most of the times they're overlapping of categories, so it could lead to the confusion. Any advice for that?
Sure. So there should always be a primary area of focus being addressed with any given global grant. And if a primary area of focus isn't clear, then I recommend going back to reassess the community assessment results and explore one particular area of focus more deeply and come up with follow-up questions for the community. So grants that have too many areas of focus selected tend to lack depth and focus and do too little in any one area to be effective or have meaningful impact. So it's okay if there's some overlap, and you can always select a secondary area of focus when it makes sense and when the elements of that other area of focus are very clear in your project design. But the overall purpose of a grant should really have a clear alignment with the goals of one particular area of focus. Selecting various areas of focus does not strengthen your application. So to determine the best categorization for an intended project, you want to ask yourself, what are the specific and measurable outcomes that you're seeking to achieve with the interventions you are proposing? Who are your primary beneficiaries? What are their identified needs, and what do the proposed solutions hope to achieve to meet those needs? So exploring these questions should give you a clear answer as to which area of focus to select. So if improving literacy rates at an elementary school is your main goal, then of course you would select basic education and literacy. If you wanted to help farmers improve their income generation through access to markets and improved yields, you're going to want to focus on community economic development. If you're seeking to reduce malaria transmission in a particular community, that would be disease prevention and treatment. So you're looking at what the goals are, what you're trying to achieve, and connecting that with the primary area of focus. So you want to focus and strengthen a proposed project to meet one or more of the goals of a particular area of focus, as opposed to combining several smaller initiatives together that may or may not be related. So when you start bundling things together like this, it often takes on the look of a wish list, or you're trying to do too many things in one grant and might not be effective at any of those. So you'll really want to focus on one area of focus in particular, maybe two when it makes sense, but you'll want to strengthen the focus and initiatives around the goals of one particular area of focus. And of course, if you ever need help determining which area of focus to select, or any eligibility of particular components that you would like to include in your project design, do not hesitate to contact your regional grants officer, Annie Shin, or if you're working in another region, we can connect you with the right grant officer for that particular region and country. So the grants officers are really the best resource and will help make sure you're on the right track, that you have consulted the right resources, and that you have the most accurate information possible so that you can really put together a strong grant application. And, you know, we want you to succeed. So we are always here available to you. I'm available. The grants officers are available. The area focus managers are available. And we want to help you to build the strongest projects that is possible, that will really meet the needs of your communities. So do not hesitate to reach out to us.
Thank you. Sounds good. Yeah. Let's just stop sharing the slide. So yeah, thank you. So I'm sure that when the guidelines and everything is ready, sounds like I want to have this kind of session again with you and kind of go through and learn more, because you know it's so helpful. And yeah, whenever I have questions or any difficulties or any problems, you know, I always go to you. So I'm sure our Rotarians will find that, okay, let's ask Lauren what she thinks. And yes, so thank you again for joining this. And then yes, all the explanation is very clear. So I'm sure when I put this in the video and the YouTube, people can listen again or share and get a better ideas. And excited about environmental project, but just wait a few more months. We are working hard. Just please be a little bit more patient, I guess. Yeah. All right. So thank you so much, Lauren.
Okay, thank you,
I appreciate
Annie.
it, and I hope to see you in person soon.
Yes, I
Stay
hope so.
healthy and stay safe. All right.
Yeah, good luck, everybody,
Take care.
finding your projects.
Yeah.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.